Do you ever have these huge, amazing dreams, but find yourself with zero energy to actually chase them? You tell yourself, I'll start tomorrow, but somehow tomorrow just keeps getting pushed back. You're capable of incredible things, writing that book, getting into the best shape of your life, learning a new language, but when it comes down to it, you end up scrolling on your phone or binge watching another series. Why does this happen? Let's get one thing straight. It's not because you're permanently lazy. It's because the tasks you've set for yourself feel overwhelmingly massive. When a goal seems like a giant, insurmountable mountain, your brain, which is wired for survival and efficiency, basically says, nope, let's do something easier, like watch cat videos. It's a self-preservation instinct. The good news? You can totally fix this. Laziness isn't a personality trait, it's a habit. And habits, my friend, can be broken and rebuilt. Think about how many times you felt stuck because a goal just seemed impossible. You want to save a significant amount of money, but the idea of cutting back on every little thing you enjoy feels like a punishment. Or you want to get healthier, but the thought of hitting the gym for an hour every single day is just exhausting to even imagine. It's not that you don't care about these goals. You care deeply, that's why it's so frustrating. It is just your brain trying to protect you from what it perceives as pain and steer you toward comfort. But here's the exciting part, you can outsmart your own brain. Today, I'm going to share 3 incredibly simple yet powerful steps to help you stop feeling lazy and finally start doing the things that truly matter to you. First up, step 1. Make it ridiculously small. Big, intimidating tasks are the #1 killer of motivation. So shrink them down until they're almost laughably easy. If you want to write a book, don't think about writing 200 pages. That's terrifying. Instead, make your goal to write just one single sentence today. That's it. One sentence. This tiny action does something magical. It gives you a small win, a little burst of dopamine that says, hey, I did it. And that feeling makes you want to do it again. Think of it like climbing a huge mountain. You don't just leap to the summit in one go. You take one step and then another and another. You do the same with your goals. These small wins stack up over time, building momentum and confidence. Here's another example. Say you want to learn to play the guitar. Don't pressure yourself to learn an entire song in one day. Just practice one chord for 5 minutes. Or even just take the guitar out of its case. Over time, those small, consistent efforts compound into real skill. The secret here is to shift your focus from perfection to progress. It's not about doing it perfectly. It's just about doing it. Next, step 2, create easy routines. Stop relying on willpower. Willpower is like a phone battery. It starts full in the morning but drains throughout the day. By the time you get home from work or school, it's often running on empty. Routines, on the other hand, put your actions on autopilot. They remove the need for debate or decision-making. For instance, if you want to start exercising in the morning, don't just hope you'll feel motivated when your alarm goes off. The night before, lay out your workout clothes and put your running shoes right beside your bed. When you wake up, the path of least resistance is to just put them on and go. You've made it easy for your future self to succeed. Think of routines as training wheels for your habits. They provide support and make things easier until you can do them naturally, without even thinking about it. So, what's one tiny routine you can start today? Maybe it's putting a book on your pillow so you read one page before bed. Or maybe it's filling up a water bottle the night before so you start your day hydrated. These small, structured habits create a framework for your day and help you build unstoppable momentum. You're no longer fighting against yourself. You're flowing with the system you designed. And that brings us to step 3. Use the 2-minute rule. The absolute hardest part of doing anything is just getting started. The initial friction is where most of us give up, so make a deal with yourself. You'll work on any given task for just 2 minutes. That's it. 120 seconds. Want to read more? Just open the book and read for 2 minutes. Want to clean your messy room? Just start by putting away one thing or cleaning one small corner for 2 minutes. What happens is a little bit of psychological magic. An object in motion tends to stay in motion. Once you overcome that initial inertia and actually start, it's so much easier to keep going. It's like pushing a heavy ball down a hill. The first push takes the most effort, but after that, gravity takes over and it starts rolling on its own. Often, after your 2 minutes are up, you'll find you're in the groove, and you'll just keep going. But even if you don't, you still kept your promise to yourself. You showed up. You took action. That's a win. And here's a bonus tip to supercharge this. Reward yourself for starting. After you complete your 2 minutes, give yourself a small, immediate reward. Maybe it's listening to your favorite song, stretching for a minute, or just taking a few deep breaths and acknowledging that you did something. This positive reinforcement trains your brain to associate starting a task with a good feeling, making you more likely to do it again in the future. Here's the honest truth. Everyone starts small. The successful people you admire, the ones who seem to have it all figured out, they struggled too. They had days they didn't feel like it. The difference is, they didn't let that feeling stop them. They just kept going. You don't have to be perfect. You don't need a flawless plan. You just have to start. Think of your biggest dream like a fire. Right now, it might feel like a tiny, flickering spark, barely alive. Every small action you take, writing that one sentence, doing that 2-minute workout, practicing that one chord, is like adding a small piece of kindling to the fire. It might not look like much at first, but if you keep adding fuel, consistently, day after day, soon you'll have a roaring, unstoppable blaze. So I'll ask you, what will you do today to light that fire? Remember, it's okay to stumble. It's okay to fail. Everyone does. What matters is that you get back up, dust yourself off, and try again. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a critical part of the journey, so be kind to yourself. Forgive yourself for the days you slip up, and keep moving forward. Let's keep it simple. If you're an ambitious person who feels trapped by laziness, here's your game plan. 1. Make your tasks small and easy. 2. Create simple routines to put your progress on autopilot. And 3. Start with just 2 minutes of effort. That's the formula. Don't wait for the perfect moment or a sudden burst of motivation. It's not coming. The moment is now. Pick one thing, just one, and take a single, tiny step today. Your future self is depending on you. Your dreams are waiting. Go make them happen. And remember this powerful truth. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Small, everyday efforts, when done regularly, create massive, life-altering change. But you can't be consistent if you never take that first step. So go start your 2 minutes right now. Thanks for watching. If this helped you, consider subscribing for more tips on building a life you love. Now go take action.